Every year, East Sussex Wildlife Rescue and Ambulance Service gets called to over 100 deer casualties. On Ashdown Forest alone, there are over 300 deer run over each year. Across the whole of East Sussex, that figure we think is going to be more like 600. Sadly, the majority of road casualty deer end up having to be put to sleep due to fractured spines and internal injuries. Less than 1 in 20 adult road casualty deer will ever survive being hit by a car. But what about the hidden deer casualties that only a few people ever get to see, like deer caught in stock fencing, or caught in rope swings, or even attacked by dogs? Well, the success rate in dealing with these casualties is much higher. Over 70% of them will be treatable. The success rate is even higher with babies. East Sussex WRAS is a very special organisation. It's the only 24-hour wildlife rescue organisation which provides on-site emergency treatment, first aid and rescue cover specifically for wildlife casualties in East Sussex. Most rescue centres close at night, but WRAS's work goes on well into the night and into the early hours of the morning where necessary, helping sick and injured animals, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. Until recently, most deer casualties were transported up to a specialist deer hospital in Buckinghamshire, but sadly they are no longer able to take them in from as far away as Sussex. As a result, WRAS is trying its best to deal with as many as it can, especially the babies. During June and July, WRAS received almost 1 baby deer call a week. The first was Dottie. She was found caught in stock fencing at Rotherfield. This was then followed by Dolly, who WRAS took on from the RSPCA after being found as a road casualty. We then had Del Boy. He was found caught by a couple of dogs at Chelwood Corner. And then Delilah, caught in stock fencing at Horney Common near Maresfield. Then Dave was found caught in stock fencing at Duddleswell. He was originally cut free by members of the public, but then became caught up a second time, and that's when WRAS were called to rescue him. We are coping with the current baby deer, but it is putting a strain on the volunteers involved, spending many sleepless nights looking after the youngsters. We desperately need to look at improving our facilities so we can help more baby deer. Very few organisations are willing to take on baby deer due to the costs involved, especially the veterinary bills, the long-term care and the difficulty in rehabilitating them back to the wild, which can take as long as 10 months. All of the baby fallow deer we have rescued are directly or indirectly as a result of human activity. These are not natural casualties, they are caused by man. These casualties do not have pet insurance nor owners to look after them, but they do have WRAS. WRAS can only help them with your support. Donating as little as £2 a month by standing order will help buy up to 14 pints of raw goat's milk to feed a baby deer. Making a donation of £50 will pay for a baby deer to visit and receive treatment from a specialist vet. Larger donations will help to build deer sheds and runs, which cost over £2,500 each, or can help with the construction of the new treatment room, costing about £10,000. East Sussex WRAS is one of the most cost-effective wildlife rescue charities in the southeast of England. If you want to find out more information about our appeal or about WRAS, why not visit our Just Giving page at www.justgiving.com/deerappeal. You can also find out information about the charity at our main website at www.wildlifeambulance.org, or keep up to date with the daily runnings of the organisation via our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/wildlifeambulance. Baby Button was rescued late at night in October 2009. She was suffering from hypothermia, had hemorrhagic enteritis as a result of a nasty ligature wound caused by stock fencing. She even lost the tips of her ears due to frostbite and died and had to be resuscitated. 18 months on now though, she is living in the wild, and on the 2nd of July 2011 she returned with her own little baby. We can help more baby deer to survive and go on to give birth to their own little fawns. But we can only do this with your help and support. Your donation will really save lives.
You're listening to Free Music by Dano. Download free MP3s at danosongs.com.